Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning in to this reading. In this reading we are going to be taking a look at the karmic energy, see what's going on there with that. Now I am picking this up as being a person, more so than like a situation, so take it how it resonates for you, but I will be reading this as being a karmic person. I'm filming this on the winter solstice, so if you're watching this at the time of upload, happy winter solstice. But like I said, I am picking up on this energy, and I find it interesting that on the darkest night of the year, a night where some feel, me being one of them, that the veil is thin, that we would be picking up on this energy. So I'm going to roll with this. Let's take a look at it, see what we can get out, what information we can get out of this reading. So we're going to start off here with the Zodiac Tarot. Now it could be your signs, could be this person's. Take it how it resonates for you, but we're going to see what comes out here. I'll take that one too. Okay, let me grab the one on the ground. So we have water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have the number 24, which would reduce down to the number 6. That could be a life path number, could also be the month of June. 24, that could be a birthday, like day of the month for someone here. We have Aries with the number 1. Now I do take Aries as being a celestial, how do I even say this? I guess that's not really true. I was thinking about Mars. So I take Mars as being a celestial representation of the divine masculine. Mars rules Aries. So when I saw Aries, the first thing I thought about was Mars. So somebody here could be, I don't know, like kind of in a fighting type of an energy. They could be really passionate here. Maybe this person like actually does some sort of fighting, like boxing or something like that, like maybe like in a ring specifically. This could be a masculine for some of you. Now, because we are reading on a karmic, it is a karmic masculine, not a divine masculine. So take it, take it how it resonates for you. Flip it, switch it, reverse it, as far as the masculine, feminine goes. But this is a karmic reading, so this isn't going to be the divine masculine here. For some of you, the reason why I feel like I need to clarify that is because you may have at one point or another thought this person was your divine partner. But again, only take that if it resonates for you. We have the number 1. Again, could be a life path number. Could also be the month of January. So January is coming up. It's right around the corner. We have Libra. I guess I'll show you guys the card before I just drop it down. But we have Libra here with the number 7. Now I kind of feel like, because Libra talks about balance, and it can also talk about like justice and karma. Interesting. This person here, this karmic, there could be something like off balance about them, or maybe like they're I don't know. Maybe they're trying, it's like almost kind of like they're trying to, they could be trying to portray you as being off balance, but I kind of get this feeling of like there's something off balance about them or imbalanced about them. Now, whatever that might be, like maybe it's finances, maybe it's like a life, like a business life, situation, whatever it could be for them. But that's what I'm kind of getting. It's like this person is trying to portray like they've got everything like all together, but they really don't here. I'm also kind of getting like a Queen of Hearts sort of an energy. Like maybe it's somebody here rules through fear, or like rules with an iron fist. We have Cancer, which would be a water sign. So somebody could be a Cancer. We also have the number 4, which would be April, the month of April, with the number 4 there. Somebody could be a parent. With Cancer showing up here, there could be something like, it could be off balance with that I'm not saying it properly, but it's like work life. Is it work life? Work life balance? This person here, maybe they have like kids and maybe they're juggling like, you know, being a parent and working and doing like, you know, all of that kind of stuff. I don't know, like I'm kind of getting this feeling like for some of you, maybe there's also a karmic feminine here as well. I'm just kind of picking up on a karmic feminine energy with this Libra Cancer here. I'm getting this feeling of like this person, this feminine, this karmic feminine, like being overwhelmed with life and maybe possibly like kids or like whatever else they've got going on in their life aside from like work. And just kind of like maybe like this person like gets angry, like maybe there's like yelling or something here, but there's a sense of like it's like an illusion, like this person comes off as like this feminine comes across as being like maybe they're really attractive or something, or they put themselves together really well, but like you wouldn't think that like looking at them. There's like a masking going on here. It's interesting. There's a movie, Mirror Mask. I'm getting that movie. There's like a queen in that movie. I can't think of, it's been a really, really long time since I've seen that movie, but there's something here with that queen. There's a connection with that queen on the other, like inside of the mirror, which you would understand if you see the movie. But she goes into, the main character, she like travels into like a mirror and goes into like this other world, I guess you could call it, but there's like a different version of her mother there, and her mother's a queen, and she's like not the very nicest of queens. And that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting here with this feminine. So for some of you, there could be two karmic showing up here. There could be a masculine and a feminine. Maybe these two people are dating or they're in some sort of a connection. For others of you, you know, it's going to depend on what you resonate with. But I'm definitely picking up on both a karmic feminine and a karmic masculine. Let's get some signs from the stars, and I'm gonna actually pause really quick and grab myself a drink. Okay, much better. All right, I usually have the water with me before I start the reading, but I forgot it, so had to go get it. Let's grab a few signs from the stars and see if we can get any more information here before we jump into the tarot. So anything else that you can tell us about this karmic energy before we jump into the tarot? All right, only 3 cards. Very interesting. I feel like that's a very small number. Now my head is suddenly starting to hurt. So for somebody here, maybe you've been having a headache, or there's been like a lot of like pressure, like, I don't know, like in the head area. Maybe you haven't been feeling good. For others of you, it could be something like with this karmic, like thinking about you. I'm getting like short of breath too. Like it feels like I've been running. All right, interesting. Let's move it. Let's push through this. So the first thing that we have is birds. So there's something about birds. I heard birds of a feather flock together. So yeah, for some of you, this karmic masculine and this karmic feminine could know each other. I'm feeling like this really, like this restriction, almost. It's like with my breathing, like my chest feels like tight, like I've been running, like I'm out of breath. Okay, let's keep going. So we have Uranus here. Uranus rules Aquarius. Now, we are in Capricorn season. I'm pretty sure Capricorn season is today. So, what's it called? I almost said Taurus. Not Taurus. Sorry, I just went blank. Aquarius. Sorry, Aquarius. Aquarius season is right after Capricorn. So for some of you, there could be something here about like Taurus and Capricorn, possibly even Aquarius as well, because I really stumbled through that. So I feel like that's significant. We have 444. So 444 would reduce down to the number 12, which would reduce to the number 3. So something here about the number 3, and then we have 4 3 times. So 33, somebody could be 33. Or maybe somebody's seeing 3s a lot. Maybe somebody is specifically seeing 3s and 4s a lot. It could be something about like April and March and April. Pisces, Aries, and Taurus energy for some. Could be something about the springtime too with birds here. And then picking up on March and April energy. That's kind of like springtime. Interesting. Okay, let's get some tarot cards. We've got the Witch's Tarot. So let's see what messages we can get. So what can you tell us about this karmic? What do we need to know about this karmic? So we have the Ten of Wands. And we have the King of Swords. And I have to pick that up because they knocked it down. My daughter made this for me. It's a Laffy Taffy, a banana Laffy Taffy squishy. And there's a joke on the back. So I have to pick that up because it's rude, I think, of these karmic cards to knock that down. And yeah, that's why. So anyway, all right. We have the King of Swords and we have the Ten of Wands. So I am picking up on Aquarius energy here. Also, we have masculine energy with the King of Swords showing up. And then we have the Ten of Wands. I was going to say the Ten of Swords. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's something here with this karmic. We'll keep this card too because this one wanted to stay out. But let's talk about these first. There's something with this karmic masculine where I feel like they are controlling. It could be something about like maybe the way that they speak. They could be really mean, like harsh. They could say really mean things. Maybe they call you names or something like that. There's also like there's a sense of injustice isn't really the right word, but that's what's coming through. But there's like, it's like they're lying. They're not telling the truth. This masculine is he's dishonest. That's just what it is. He doesn't follow the rules, but he sets them. Okay. Interesting. So I'm kind of getting the sense of like ruling with an iron fist. With the ten of Wands here, this masculine, this karmic wants you to be burdened. Maybe they enjoy. There's kind of almost something of like they like maybe this is the type of person that like enjoys causing other people pain. What do we have here? We have the Eight of Cups. So this is somebody that you've walked away from. You've walked away from this karmic, this masculine, probably because it was a heavy burden here. Oh, I get it. Okay, so there's something about this masculine's energy that is heavy. They could have heavy energy, but it's like, what is it like? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can put this into words. It's kind of almost like, it's not to say like they're a burden, but they're kind of like burdensome. Like, have you ever been around an adult who like acts like a child, you know? Or is kind of like they have a mentality of like you're supposed to wait on them, you know? Like, or that kind of a thing, you know? Like your home kitchen is a restaurant and they get, you know, at table service, like something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope that makes sense. Like, there's something of like some sort of like an entitlement. Being around this masculine was a burden in some way. It was burdensome in some way. There's something about this masculine's energy, and I'm kind of getting there's like a sense of like a childishness about him. There's an irresponsibility. It's also kind of like it was just kind of tiresome. It was draining energetically and maybe even emotionally, probably emotionally as well. Dealing with the constant like lies and possibly even like jokes at your expense, or you know, name calling or put downs or whatever it may be that you had to endure while being around this person, while being connected with this person. And I do feel like for most of you, you've walked away. So this is somebody from your past. Could be an ex. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So this is most likely probably an ex. For a lot of you, yeah, Two of Cups. Yeah, this was an ex for sure. So, I do feel like we have the feminine showing up here with the High Priestess. So there's that karmic feminine. Could be a High Priestess, this feminine. We have the World here, and we also have the Fool. So for some of you, this karmic feminine is somebody that this masculine, your ex will say, is currently in a connection with. So that's where those two energies are coming from. There was something reckless about it, about this. There could even be something reckless about this connection. For others of you, you know, you could be a divine masculine watching this, and it's your, you know, you're dealing with a karmic feminine. And this is like her, somebody, this karmic feminine and this karmic masculine are in a connection. Like, I don't know what this is for you, whether you resonate with the divine masculine or the divine feminine. Like, I'm not really sure who these karmics are for you, but I am picking up on that this karmic masculine is in a connection romantically with this karmic feminine. This karmic feminine is a high priestess in some way. She could do tarot, she could do like, I'm getting like voodoo or something like that. She could do something like that. I don't really know. I don't really think that there's like a sense of jealousy coming from her too. She could be a Cancer or she could be a Pisces. She could be really jealous of you. Okay. She could think that this masculine is still romantically attracted to you, and it could be because maybe this masculine is romantically attracted to you, but I think this masculine is addicted to, like, he got off on, like, or got some sort of, like, energy from causing you pain, from causing you this burden, from I don't know, there's like a energy vampire coming from this masculine. I'm feeling like I'm honestly starting to feel like really anxious. And I'm having a little bit of a hard time catching my breath, but it's not like how I was feeling before where I felt like I was running. This is more of like, I feel like a little scared. There's something very intimidating, I think, about this masculine. There could be something about this masculine that scares you or makes you feel anxious in some way. This feminine could know about that. I don't think she's afraid of him as much, but I think that's because he's focused on you, or whoever this, I mean, it's you that walked away here. This is definitely a karmic soulmate. Definitely a karmic soulmate here. So why are they here? Why are we reading on these energies here? What do they want? Tell me about the masculine. Why is this karmic masculine here? The Six of Wands. The Moon. And the Page of Wands. I feel like we need I feel like we need another card, but I feel like we need to get a card on this feminine, because I feel like there's something about this feminine. Give me a card on the feminine. The Empress. And look, it even came out in the reverse. The Five of Cups. Okay, this is some, like, honestly, I'm just gonna be blunt. This is, like, some weird shit here. This masculine and feminine are in a relationship together. I'm pretty sure this is, if you're not the divine feminine, then this is the divine feminine. I'm gonna say this is probably the divine feminine's ex, because I'm feeling so strongly that this karmic masculine, now it could, you know, flip a switch or reverse it, but that's like really what I'm feeling here. For some of you, okay, I'm getting that. I don't really think that these energies want me to talk about this, but I don't really care. So this feminine here, she could be pregnant, or she could want to be pregnant. Maybe she just found out she isn't able to get pregnant. Maybe she wants to have a kid, get pregnant by this masculine, and this masculine doesn't want to. But there's something here. Maybe you have a kid with this karmic masculine. But there's something here where it's like there's like a lack. This feminine doesn't have something that the divine feminine has. That's a connection to this karmic masculine here, and I'm feeling like it's probably a child. This karmic masculine feels like they're going to be victorious over, I'm just going to be blunt, fucking with this feminine, because they're doing it in the dark. They think that they're being secretive about it. There could be some spying going on here too. I don't really know if this karmic masculine is aware of how much this karmic feminine is watching him, watching the divine feminine. It's kind of weird. Honestly, like, I think that the divine feminine is picking up on both of these energies, but the masculine, maybe, like, I don't know, it's just like he, like, he's not really paying very much attention to this, what you call it, the karmic feminine here. My leg, like, is bouncing right now. Like, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety here. I don't think that, the divine feminine doesn't want to deal with any of this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if it was up to her, I don't think she would have anything to do with this karmic masculine, and I honestly think this karmic masculine knows that. And I think that it's kind of like a little bit more of like a, I don't know, ego boost isn't the right word, but I'm going to go with that because it's the closest one I can find. It's sort of like an ego boost because he, like, you know, she still has to. It's like she wants to get away, but she can't because, like maybe they have a kid together, you know, and so they have to communicate in, like, that sense, you know. He still has, like, a little bit of control. It's creepy. It's very, very creepy. I'm surprised the devil's not out here, like, for real, though. All right, so, tell us about the feminine. What the fuck is the feminine doing? Excuse the language, but this is weird. Tell us about the feminine here. This karmic feminine. What is this? The Chariot. She could be a Cancer, y'all, for real. She's causing problems. Ace of Wands. Ooh. Causing problems with the Ace of Wands. Y'all, that could be a phallus. If you don't know what that is, Google. So there could be problems in the bedroom between these two. Maybe she's creating fights. Maybe she's, like, to each their own. But, like, maybe she's creating drama so that there can be, like, makeup sexy time, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's kind of to each their own. There's a lot of, I'm gonna just say this now, like, there's a lot of chaos in this connection between this karmic masculine and this karmic feminine. Like, there's a lot of chaos here. This karmic feminine is, like, I don't know, like, she thinks that she's an empress, and she has her full focus on the divine, on this karmic masculine, who is only interested in fucking with the divine feminine, who has walked away, but has to, for whatever reason, still interact with, for some of you, still has to interact with this masculine. For others of you, if you don't have to interact with this masculine, lucky you, but you're still picking up on the energy. So there's still some sort of like, I don't know, like cosmic battle. Okay, that's an interesting message here. But like I said, yeah, for some of you, there could be something here going on with, like, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of, like, maybe this karmic feminine did some sort of, like weird love spell or something like that to get this, like, masculine. There's something here, like, though, especially with, like, the Ace of Wands showing up, like, maybe there's just, like, a lack of passion. Maybe, you know, they're just, you know, I'm just going to leave it at that because, we, like, you know, everybody has a right to privacy, so I'm just going to leave it at that. So, you know, we'll say that there's become a lack of passion between the karmic masculine and the karmic feminine. Maybe that's why this karmic masculine has decided to focus on the divine feminine again. I don't really know. Let's get one or two more cards here. I seem to have misplaced the deck. Oh, I put it right behind me. Okay. So any final messages before we move on? Anything else that you'd like to tell us about this? These people, these energies. We have the Hanged Man and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this right here is just kind of like a reminder to just keep focusing, you know, on your path, on what you're doing. I think that you've really gotten a new perspective on this whole situation. You know, you can see what's going on with, where this divine feminine can see, you know, she's not stupid. Like, she can see this masculine's hand. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if you were to be playing poker, but the cards are facing the wrong way. Like, she can see everything, bruh. You know, she's not dumb. And I think that this is just, you know, a reminder just to, like, keep focusing on what you're doing. You know, keep focusing on your own pentacles, on what it is that you're growing, because you are divinely protected, especially with the crows being here on both cards, you know. There's a sense of, like, continue to, like, connect with yourself, keep going, keep moving forward, keep working on yourself. And, you know, remember that you are divinely protected. And for some of you, there's also, like, you know, continue your healing. Okay. Let's break this energy up a little bit here. So, okay, we have one card that's left over. The Magician. Look at that. Dun, dun, dun. Aquarius energy showing up here. The Magician. This is also the divine masculine, the true divine masculine showing up here. So if you are a divine masculine, there you are showing up here. If you're divine feminine, there is your divine masculine. This is a reminder here that not only, you know, is your true divine masculine out there and, you know, waiting for you if that's what you want, but this is also you as the Magician stepping into your manifestation, you know, like not letting any of this, you know, BS drama bring you down or get in the way here. You know, stepping into your full power. I think that's a beautiful way to close out the tarot portion of this reading, to move into the next portion of this reading. And it's also a wonderful reading and message to get on the winter solstice, which, you know, is to some seen as the witch's new year. So it's a glorious way of closing out an old cycle and beginning anew. So with that being said, let's close out this karmic reading here, close off these energies, and get some messages for you, the viewer. However you resonate, whether you resonate with the divine feminine or the divine masculine, we're going to get a couple of the Inner Effing Peace cards. I haven't used these in a while here on the video format. So what messages do you have for the collective? Okay, somebody here could like Alice in Wonderland. I was just getting like the Mad Hatter, but like not the live action Alice in Wonderland, the old school cartoon one. That Mad Hatter, you know, and specifically like a scene where he's like making a silly face and sticking his tongue out. I can't think of specifically what scene that is. Maybe he's done that. He maybe did that in more than one. Maybe it's somebody's birthday, or their half birthday, or somebody's having a tea party. Maybe you're drinking tea right now. Okay. We have the divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste, beesies. Namaste. We have Kerrywood Chop Vodka. Cheers to enjoying your life. Or to enjoying life. You're welcome. That's a beautiful message. I think that, again, that's just a reminder. It doesn't really matter. Like, these karmic energies, it's like, you know, oh, wait, there was a song there. Okay, it's, I don't know, it's Kissed by a Rose. I don't know who sings it. Kissed by a Rose on the Gray. Kissed by a rose on the gray. Ooh, something, 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 something. Okay. Interesting song to come through. I don't remember what I was saying. But yeah, okay. There could be something here to do with like a lighthouse too. Maybe somebody lives somewhere or you visited somewhere where there was like a lighthouse. Maybe like specifically the oh goodness, what's it called? The New Eastern parts of the United States. Okay. Let's move on here. We have Blessed AF. What's one thing you're grateful for? Find your new normal. That's a great one for today. Take off the poo-colored glasses. Take them off. You don't need them. Just throw those in the garbage. They're busted. They didn't work anyway. Peace starts with releasing the BS. Yes, and taking off the poo-colored glasses. Visualize world peace. All right, and then final messages are going to be some notes from the universe. So thank you all very much for taking time out of your day or night to hang out here with me. I do hope these messages were helpful and they resonated. I hope you're having a beautiful winter solstice. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, follow, subscribe. If you'd like to, if you want more content more frequently, check me out on Instagram. The links to all of that is in the channel's description and the link below. All right, so final message here. Can you see it? Okay, I hope you can see it well. So it says, I just met with someone very, very fond of you. Actually, everyone here is very, very fond of you. Anyway, this friend said to tell you that just because most people are looking for what they think they don't have, doesn't mean they don't have it. She also said you still look fab in black. Weird, huh? I mean the first part. The universe. Very nice. So for some of you, this could be a message from somebody who passed on. Somebody from the other side. Take it how it resonates for you. But I think that is a beautiful message, and this is where we are going to leave it. So again, thank you all very much for hanging out here with me. I hope you have a very blessed winter solstice and a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Yule if I don't come back on here before then. All right, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.